Hello and welcome to Barovia. I've been asked to do a little guide for the Amber Temple for one of you, so I will try and do that with fools now, to the best of my ability. I don't claim that it's the fastest way to go through, but I'll try and show where all the scroll locations are. It's one of these quests where you, to guarantee completion, you have to collect different scroll pieces to open the doors to move on. There are three different ones, three different code words, and I'll try and go through the locations for these as best as I can. This place is notorious for the flaming skulls and the nasty damage those things can do. Okay. So when you first start off, click on the notes there, speak to the guy, and off we go. As I say, I don't claim this to be the quickest way, it's just the way that I know. Through here, I've got a couple of flaming skulls coming. One thing I find helpful, if you drop the snowstorm, you can reveal the location of the skulls. They are vulnerable to blinding from the colour spray. So the first thing I do on going through this door, turn back immediately on myself, go in between these two sets of stairs, because the location of the first scroll, each one can be in 4 different locations. The first one, oh, that was clever. The first one has 2 possible locations down here. I can't believe I'm making such a mess of this. I haven't played too much of this character recently from doing the Purple Warlock series. Still, that's not an excuse, that was appalling. So this is it's both sides basically of this bottom section. Be careful not to break the sarcophagi, because you get enemies popping out like that. So nothing on that side. We go to the other side, check there. Nothing here either. It'll show up that each scroll piece, like the little collectible nodes, they have those little glittering trails around them, so you can see them fairly easily. So next place we're going to check is around to the right here. This room here. I didn't know until recently, if you shield block, or even if you don't have a shield, when one of those swords comes over your head, you can negate any possible damage. So there you go, that's the first one. For the sake of completeness, I'm going to show where the last location for the first scrolls would be. So blocking, watch this now. There you go, no damage. So the last one, it's a bit of a trickier one to find. It's just down here. Watch the skulls in here again. Oh my god. Can't believe how badly I'm doing here. Okay. So it's in this little teleporter thing. So we've gone through there, out through the door, immediately on the left. Another skull. And there's this little scroll holder. That's where the last location of the first scroll is. So we've picked up the first one. So let's start again from the main room. So main room, bottom floor, foot of the stairs. This location on the left here of the main room is an important one for pieces both 2 and 3. So for number 2, which we're looking for now, the first possible location is in here, immediately to the right as you go in. It can be in there on the floor, obviously it's not. I think you'd have to go a long way to see somebody making more of a mess of this than me. But okay, I'm just trying to show the route. Okay, so that was the first one in there. The second one is just at the end of the corridor here. We're looking for scroll piece number 2 now. The number 1 was the one to open all the Mirac doors, which we're opening now. So it would be round here, it's not. If you're tempted to leave the skulls behind, yes, it's possible, but if you leave enough behind, the doors stop opening, and you find you have to go back and kill 1 or 2 of them to stop that. I think it's an anti rushing through the quest quickly mechanism. So we've seen the first 2 possible locations. The other one is exactly opposite, on the right from the main room. Just down here in the room where these hags are guarding. So it can be there on the floor. There you see it's there. Now if it hadn't been there, one more possible location for it, which is up the stairs. So that's the Eterna. We've just got the third piece. Go up the stairs, immediately left again. And it could have been in here. Can you see that scroll holder there? It could have been there. So we've covered all the locations for number 3, I think. However, I did miss one for the previous one. In here, the scroll holder in here. Actually, no, that would have been the number 3 as well. So it could have been in there, and it could have been also in the scroll holder down here. That one. So the last piece, we'll go back to the ground floor again, because there are 2 possible locations again. And remember me mentioning this left hand side is important. Left hand side, ground floor from the main room. Go down past where the shrine is indicated. So the first possible location, using these Etherna doors we can open now, is through here. No opponents in here. You just have to check the cubby holes here. It might only be in that first alcove that it can be, but I checked them all just in case. So nothing there. The second one is immediately left. And we can see it's there on the table there, along with a pack of flaming skulls that I didn't kill. So that's the second possible location for the last one. And the last one gets you into the main door towards the end of the quest from the main room. We'll go through the other possible locations for the last one. So the third location would be up these stairs. By the way, try to avoid the dark areas. I'm reliably informed if you go through the dark areas, that's the traps and when you can be shot at by magical trap things and what have you. So the third one is through here. In this little area with like a drawbridge thing, castle thing. It should be here somewhere. And the fourth location for the final bit would be up the stairs, the left-hand stairs. Let's just test this theory out. Oh yes, so you do get something thrown at you if you go on the black bit. So this is where we were earlier, where the third one could have been in here. The fourth one can be in this room down here in one of these little alcoves. Now we've got the bloody skulls instead. Okay, so that's all the places for all the scroll pieces. Once you've got your fourth piece, which lets you access the main door in the downstairs room, it's marvellous, the last door. This one you can open with your first scroll from up at the top, the start of the quest, but this second one needs the last one. Marvellous. And this takes you in. You have to speak to this lady to be able to complete the quest. If you don't speak to her, you can find the icon of Ravenloft on your travels, but you can't complete the quest. So you ask her for your fortune, and depending on what she answers is where you will find the icon of Ravenloft to complete the quest. If you don't quite catch it like I didn't there, just ask her to repeat. Room carpeted in gold. So there are several such rooms here. We've got one to the left and one to the right of the main area. So it can definitely be in here. I don't think it is. If it was here, I think it would be hiding in this corner. The chest there, if you're interested. There's another room carpeted in gold on this side. And that looks like it there, yeah. In fact, I think that's it for the rooms carpeted in gold. I don't think there are any other alternatives it could have been. Yeah, it's talking about guardians and things, so yeah, if it says the room carpeted in gold, you've got only two choices, to the left and the right of the main room, here and here on the map. With another little chest there. And you just touch the icon and that completes the quest. Hope that was of some use. I'll link the relevant section in the wiki, but I have a feeling the person who asked will not be wanting to follow the wiki. So hope that was in some way helpful, and I will speak to you soon. Take care.